Tame Impala is here at 91X. Thank you, gentlemen, for swinging by. First things first, we're on the west coast of the U.S. You guys mainly west coast? I know you are, yes?
Yeah.
Of Australia.
Yep.
Is there a west coast difference like there is in the States? East Coast bands, Ramones, blah, blah, blah. Here, Beach Boys. Is there a difference between coasts in Australia?
Well, I think our city, Perth, is the only city on the west coast.
Well,
so it's
San
more just
Diego's
like
the only
Perth than
city,
everyone
too.
else. Hey?
We're the only city, too, San Diego. We don't care about LA.
I see, right. Yeah, but no, we're actually the only city.
Yeah. So, but what is it about? There seems to be a ton of amazing bands that are coming out of your area now. San Francisco, there's obviously you know the rest of them, but there's some really amazing stuff that's coming out now. What is it? Is it because it's that much further away than the rest of the population?
I think there's always been amazing music coming from Perth, but I don't know, it just never got to, it never made it out, you know. It was always kind of contained. I think it's just...
Who have we missed in the last... Scientists?
Oh, yeah. The scientists made it out.
Yeah.
They're probably, actually, come to think of it, they're probably more well-known away than they are in Perth. But the Gutterville Splendor 6 as well.
Silence.
The Silence. You guys ever heard The Silence?
You need to bring them over on tour. I think that's what you need to do.
We do. We took them on tour once.
They're kind of Lloyd's floating about Europe. Being Lloyd, he's like one of the most incredible songwriters I've ever. Big inspiration to me when I was like 15 and 16.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the question: which devil did you cut the deal with to write Going Backwards? Which devil was it? How did you do it? Because there's like two songs in the universe: "Serious Drugs" by the BMX Bandits, which you probably never heard. You ever heard that song?
Nope.
That song and
Didn't
Backwards.
Make it to Perth.
BMX Bandits is a sweet movie with Kylie Minogue in it.
Well, there's a band that basically I'll play it for you later.
Yeah.
But it is they're perfect songs, and you don't find those that often. How did that song come to you?
Somewhere between sleep deprivation and watering the garden.
Really?
Frantically trying to get the grass green because we were about to get kicked out of our house.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
And the landlord was upset, and if you didn't make the grass...
she came around all cranky.
Just, yelled at us. Was like, not even like nice. You're like, our shower pressure has been really bad for like I don't give your shower pressure. You make this grass green. Because but we were like, it's the middle of summer, and in the middle of summer is like middle of summer in LA or San Diego. It's like stinking hot, and everything's brown on the grass.
And it was brown when we moved in.
I remember
she didn't even
coming
think
home after work, and Kevin's standing out the front, watering the lawn. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, she came around again. I did this song though. Have a listen.
So it was written while you're watering the grass, watering the lawn.
I just remember stopping what I was doing and running inside to record it.
That song's about grass. He's singing to the grass.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, up.
Come on, get going.
It was actually originally, feels like we're only growing backwards.
Well, it's a genius song. And I don't know if people will tell you this because it really is, but you don't find songs like that. Jimmy Webb's got a couple. You have one now.
Oh, thanks.
The BMX Bandits, which I'll play for you when we get done with the interview, because you'll go, oh, I see what you're talking about. It's God-given stuff. Who's the other devil that made the whole the can appearance, the Suzuki appearance? You did something with. Did you do it too, or just Kevin did it?
I was
Were you there?
No. Me and Nick were doing Albrook Avery.
Oh, right.
You did something with one of the most influential artists on the planet, I should say. Is it Damo or Damo? How does he pronounce it?
I've always said Damo. Well, I don't know. I switched to Damo.
You were saying Damo originally?
Damo. Yeah, well, Damo is quite an Australian way of saying it. If there was a guy called Damien, you'd call him Damo.
Right.
In Australia.
In general, you take any word, you can put like O on the end of it.
Right.
And if it has an O already, then you take it off.
So how did that work out? Because that band has influenced everybody. And you guys are young enough now where, you're past the Radiohead stage, and Radiohead's been influenced by them a million times, but you got to work with them. How did that happen?
I can't remember. I think, did Joe ask him?
No, he does it all. I think Joe asked him, it was like a band from Adelaide called Like Leaves had done it before, or it came. I'm not too sure how it came about, but he does that all the time though. He is forever like nomadic. Like, and what he does, he goes, you pay for his flight to your city, and put him up for the week, and he'll play in a gig with you, and cook an amazing like 6-course meal for you, and stay at your house. It's true. It's what he does. Like if you and bands, if he likes your music, you ask him, he'll do it for you. If there's like if there's bands that he digs and he likes the music, he comes and he stays at your house and like cooks you a meal, and you play a gig with him, and you're not allowed to rehearse. Like I think I wasn't there, but I remember Jamie saying like they'd been mucking around with some stuff, and they were like, "Oh, let's like go that thing we were doing yesterday." And he's like, "No, nothing that you did yesterday." Like he doesn't.
So it really is the art of you have to do it live.
Absolutely.
What it is the art is that, and then whatever gets recorded ends up being the proof that you actually did it.
Well, it's not a recording itself; it's just a live gig.
So nobody recorded this?
Oh yeah, see, we recorded it because like Joe Ryan records everything.
He has a little hand recorder.
He has a hand recorder with like 5 years of like bootleg of every gig that's ever gone on that he's been at Perth, and they filmed it as well. We've got there's a DVD of it.
Yeah, I think
Someone's got a DVD.
I think we're so proud of that hour and a half that we decided to turn it into a DVD.
To me, it's almost amazing that he hasn't done it with bands that need the help, like the Chili Peppers or.
But
you know what I'm saying?
He's done it with heaps of bands. It just like
Probably has done it with the Chili Peppers.
No, he's done it with
No one no one heard about it.
But he does it with heaps
Because
of bands.
So he kept it under wraps.
Because it sounded really good. He didn't want the Chili Peppers didn't want to release it.
That is the new Chili Peppers album. I think it's actually produced by Damo Suzuki.
That would be amazing. Now, how did you? Obviously, Can's influenced a lot of other bands, but was this something that you grew up on when you were kids? Because it doesn't seem. I mean, I can see why the influence is now, but when you were kids, was it going on?
Was Can going on?
No.
I think I heard about Can when I was about 22 or something. I don't know.
I think you showed me Can, but I didn't know. When I was a kid, I listened to like Aretha and Elvis.
So, what did you grow up?
Soap.
What did you grow up listening to then? Give me the 5 quintessential albums that you think we should buy.
You don't even listen to albums when you're a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I sort
maybe
of
you
did.
did.
I don't know. I mean, I think we pretty much grew up listening to everything. As a teenager who's getting into music does. It's just, you just sample everything, absolutely everything. I think my favorite album was Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins. I guess I would put that as my like grow up album.
Okay.
But other ones I wouldn't like to mention.
Like what?
No.
Do the embarrassing one. Kylie Minogue.
No, not that. Just all the kind of
When you're like 15, like
angsty kind of stuff.
Me and Dom and Kevin can all play Bomb Track by Rage Against the Machine.
Not that
I'd heard
that's
that's
guilty
bad.
pleasure.
I had heard at one point you were doing Rage Against the Machine covers back in the day.
When you're like in high school.
We still do it.
You still do?
Do it sound check.
You do it soundcheck? Would you pull one off tonight, just for the hell of it? No.
What's in it for us?
What do you need? What do you need? I can procure anything in San Diego you want.
Well,
Zebras?
I'm running low on clean underwear.
Are you? I can arrange that.
If you
How
bring
many
10
pairs
pairs
do
of
you need?
underwear to the gig
10
tonight,
pairs?
I will play Bomb Track
Kevin?
the whole way through.
Kevin, don't tempt me. I will get you. I will get you what you need. 10 pairs of, and the sizes mediums,
Just
large,
medium, thanks,
mediums,
yeah.
medium undies. We'll get those for you. And Bomb Track will happen tonight at the show. And what do you need?
I don't know. I've always wanted a hot air balloon.
I can get you a small one that will fit in the
Just
club.
say something outlandish they can't possibly do so we don't have to actually go through with it.
Wonderful. A live chicken.
Maybe like Morello could come down and play it with us. That'd be
Okay, yes.
That'll be a little bit tougher.
A deal's
Underwear, no problem.
10 pairs of underwear and Tom Morello.
And see, now you've changed the whole thing. Tame Impala, thank you very much for coming in. It is 91X tonight at the. It's sold out, so nobody can go unless you got tickets.
Oh, too bad.
Thank you
This
very
is all
much for coming
pointless
by.
promotion.
No, don't get down unless you've got a ticket.
Yeah, because if I keep saying where it is, somebody's going to show up and going, well, he told me about it on the radio, so I won't say that part. Thank you very much for coming in. It's 91X.
It's nice to meet you.
Thanks a lot, dude.
91X.